Hi Aquarius, and welcome to your new moon reading. This is the new moon in Capricorn that will be taking place on December 26th. I wanted to take a look at you because really what we're looking at with this new moon is a closing of the past decade. And this is going to be for each and every one of the signs, where we are literally getting ready to close a decade, to close a big cycle in our life, a big chapter, and start a brand new chapter. So I wanted to take a look at each zodiac sign and see what may be eclipsing out for this group of you and what is going to come in to replace it. So I do hear right off the bat, as I was channeling messages before I start this video, I just feel this sense of freedom, like a lift is releasing from you where you feel free again. You know, I'm a fellow air sign, I'm an Aquarius just like you, or for the cross watcher, I'm an Aquarius. But this is part of who we are, this feeling of freedom. It has nothing to do with commitment. It has to do with being able to feel safe, to open up to who we really are and not have to wear any mask. That's the freedom that I'm feeling. So with a lot of the Aquarians, they're going to go through this beautiful phasing out of the old. Yes, the grieving process. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So the grieving stage is all the stages of grief. We go through the denial, then we go through the anger, and we go through the emotional phase. So it's all the stages of grief whenever we are letting go, when there's an ending, and this is an ending of a decade of your life. So all the grieving, and I feel you've already been through this because this is the past that I'm asking about. So you've been through all the grief and health. We have also, I will honor thy physical vessel and enshrine my soul. So a lot of you have really woken up to your own reality. You've gone through and you've released a lot of this. And because of that, you are becoming more aware of things that go on inside of our body, the physical health. As we become more in alignment, like me, I can feel different food items that I eat within minutes. Okay, within minutes to a couple of hours, you're feeling the effects of the caffeine, the effects of the sugar. Those are the obvious ones. But as you really become attuned to your body, you're going to recognize what medicines you can take. You're going to actually start to begin to feel ailments in your body, where your body needs some healing. Maybe your chakras are out of alignment. You're going to really wake up is what I'm seeing. So this is for a group of you where you've gone through a lot of transformation in your life. Aquarius, this could be in any level. I'll look at romance in a minute, but this isn't any level. It could have been triggered by a soul connection. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, here's the Six of Pentacles. So we have the Six of Pentacles. We have, and I'm not reading them in reverse. We have Aquarius. This is you standing in you, just like I was talking about in the beginning. This is a sense of freedom, healing, hope, faith, knowing destiny is going to come at the right time. You just need to go through that grieving process and eliminate old waste in the way you think and the way you feel. Now, Capricorn is about addictions, right? Capricorn in tarot represents toxicity. So this very well may be a large group of you letting go of the toxic thinking, like I said in the beginning, and knowing, again, you've healed it. Now you're ready for what is actually destined for you. And we have the Seven of Wands. Now, this is about boundaries. This is about you having walls up in the past You may have very well in childhood learned how to put walls up, but this is a decade where we're releasing, we're letting go. You've healed this situation. So now you understand how to set a boundary and enforce the boundary with anyone, especially the people we love, quote unquote, unconditionally, our children, our partner, right? People we truly love, we bend the rules for them. We break those boundaries. This is saying, yeah, no, you've really gone through a massive growth. You've gone through, you've healed it. You're looking at your internal body. It's beautiful. Very beautiful energy. So I want to follow up with 2 oracle cards on this. I'm not doing an extended on this one, you guys. So we're going to do it all in this reading. Shanti, I am the angel of peace. I bring you new tranquility, a smoother road ahead. Freedom. When we have that sense of freedom, excuse me, allergies like crazy. My face was all swollen this morning, still is. But when we have this sense of freedom, we go through life feeling like everything is calmer, because even when we hit a bump in the road, and we will, just because we raise our vibration doesn't mean the world has yet, not yet. So we're going to encounter toxic situations, toxic people. But this is saying through everything that you've been through, you've learned how to take the adversities in life and really turn it into something that smoothens out for you. Like you really know how to navigate through rough waters is what I'm hearing. Navigate through rough waters. That's beautiful. The knowing is the big part, right? Like we can have these boundaries set for people, and when our adult child comes in and they violate that boundary, we don't like it, but we don't necessarily take action. This could be in any area of your life, most definitely in your career as well. You may have allowed a lot of people to violate your boundaries. Keep an open mind when it comes to love. As you feel this inner freedom, by releasing the old, letting go of the toxic thinking. A lot of negative thinking is what I'm hearing. When you let go of that and you go through this grieving process, which is what you've been doing, and you're really looking forward to a smoother road ahead, keep an open mind, because your regular type of job may change. Your regular interaction with people you love in your life may become very, very, very different. The love and the passion that you had for your career, it may be changing. Because I feel there's a lot of change. And when it comes to love, well, obviously keep an open mind, because you may have had a certain type who was very deceptive in the past, that caused a lot of this pain, that caused you, like I said, some of you, this is an actual soul connection. Doesn't matter what level, soul connections, you got to heal the karma before you can be in the beauty of the relationship. Both. So it's a lot of overcoming. When it comes to love, it's a lot of overcoming the deception that was thrown at you. They're saying thrown, and they're showing me a ball being thrown at you. I feel you were dealing with a lot of people, Aquas, that were definitely wearing the mask, that were probably covert narcissists, the ones that come in and they're your frenemies, right? They come in and they bring you in and they let you trust them. And as good as we are at being highly intuitive and reading other people so well, that doesn't mean that we can't be tricked, okay? Even the Empress can be knocked off her throne. Anybody that thinks I am so high up, I can't be knocked down, well, they're coming from a place of ego. Because reality is there could be somebody better. There usually is somebody that can come in and blindside us. It's knowing if we get knocked down, we can build ourselves back up. And that's what I see you've learned. That's the freedom. Freedom of choice, freedom of expression, freedom of humanity. So some of you might be going into a brand new direction in life in general, a brand new direction in your career. Because I'm seeing freedom of spirituality. And you may have even started doing something on a spiritual level out of being lonely. But it is moving you into a brand new direction. The lonely days are going to leave. Because when we're in full alignment, Aquas, we don't feel that loneliness. It's rare. It's really rare. Maybe on Christmas morning when you're alone, you know, for 2 hours before you visit family. Possibly. But it's really rare that we feel this loneliness, right? But I just feel this sense of massive growth. And it's going to be, they don't want this one. They want me to pull new cards. Okay. They want me to pull the future. Your lonely days are definitely gone, and you do know how to set up boundaries in all areas of your life. So this isn't just about putting a wall up anymore. This is about you letting that wall down and being open on a big, big level. Yeah. So we have the 8 of Swords. This is feeling stuck and trapped, okay? Feeling like we don't have enough mental strength, mental knowledge, wisdom. A lot of this is just like self-sabotage energy that may have been inflicted by those people who were very deceptive in your life, where you feel kind of stuck, or you have been. But what you've been going through is this huge grieving process that's going to lead you to a better life, a better road ahead. And this is the angel who's going to take you there. And some of you may see them, but this has everything to do with reflection, judgment. It's about reflecting on your past one last time. And that's what you guys are going to go through right now. That's what's happening through the new moon phase and coming into the Cancer eclipse, phasing things out. You're making the final judgment call so that you can see who you need to remove. And it has everything to do with give and take and fair reciprocity, jobs that pay you what you're worth. You actually seeing your own value and self-worth, because that's what you've been healing. That's where this is underneath, right? That's what you've been healing, is this beautiful part of you. And it's about massive growth. So this is where you're headed into this place of finally receiving what you've been giving out for at least the last decade. Yeah, we're closing a cycle. Absolutely. Closing this cycle. You will no longer be over giving. I give, you give. I give, you give. I give, you give. Now, because we are so generous and people really do misjudge us quite a bit, right? We have all the emotions, we hold them inside, which we learn to actually open that up when we go through this grieving process. This is a brand new cycle, a brand new chapter, a brand new time in your life that you've been really working on. This is all about your true spiritual path. You're getting into, like I said, the angels are going to take you there. You've had to be patient. You felt stuck. You felt like stagnant, like, oh, I can't move forward. Well, now they're coming in and you're going to feel them. Some of you are going to feel almost like being guided, like you're being lightly guided. Like you're just going to know what direction to go. So this is absolutely beautiful energy, and it's going to lead you into a balance in your actual financial status. Some of you, this is you starting a business, but it feels more like you started it and you may have invested a lot of money and not got a whole lot back. Putting too much time and effort into your career and not being in balance in your romantic life, right? So after we go through this period of reflection that you've been going through, this is a hangman. This is where you've been. You've been in this period of wait. Temperance is about being patient. it's about being patient while we're waiting for things to change and to grow and to evolve in our life. And that's what I definitely see for you guys coming. It's this change is coming, and it's going to start, like, you're going to feel it as soon as the eclipse comes around, which I believe is the 4th of January. It's not that far away. It's definitely coming in the beginning. I think I have to look at that date. But it's all going to move you into new love. Now, this doesn't mean it can't be somebody from the past. Absolutely. Because we have healing, okay? This is healing family and friend issues. This is healing within you and the person that triggered you into this journey. So for some of you, yes, you are going, they are returning. They are returning. And it is to set the scales back into balance. It's to push you from being stuck into this brand new cycle that's going to heal you, heal them, heal your life, move you forward, and bam, there's new love. And some, it may very well be with that person. And for others, it may release you that sense of freedom to make a choice between them, or if you want to move forward solo or onto someone else. But this is massive growth, and it is all about personal freedom. So I hope this helps you guys. Have an amazing holiday season. Much love.